It's 5 p.m. You sit down to finally write that report you've been avoiding, but instead, you pick up your phone. That single moment, it's where the cycle starts, and where it can finally end. You know the drill. The report's due tomorrow. It's crunch time. You open your laptop, determined to focus. But your phone buzzes. You swipe, just for a second. Therefore, YouTube's open. Maybe just one video. Wait, shouldn't you make dinner first? You like cooking. But tonight, it feels heavy. That looming task is sitting at the back of your mind, like a weight. Now it's 9 p.m. Therefore, you tell yourself, I'll start fresh tomorrow. And that's the cycle of procrastination. We've all been there. But why? Why do we keep putting things off, even when we know it's bad for us? Let's be clear, not everything you delay is procrastination. Sometimes, delaying a task is just smart time management. Procrastination is different. It's when you say you'll do something and then avoid it for no good reason, even though you know it'll come back to bite you. It sounds irrational, right? But here's the twist. Procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's your body trying to protect you. When you realize, I need to do this report, your brain sounds the alarm. The amygdala, your threat detection system, kicks in. It treats the task like a danger, releasing adrenaline, activating a fear response. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the rational, future planning part of your brain, gets overridden. Emotion takes the wheel. And in that moment, your brain says, let's not suffer through this. Let's scroll, let's clean the kitchen, let's do anything but this. This is fight, flight, or freeze, but with deadlines instead of danger. The truth is, we're most likely to procrastinate tasks that stir up negative feelings, dread, insecurity, self-doubt. One study found students were way more likely to put off tasks they felt were hard or stressful. And get this, the more they procrastinated, the worse the task seemed. It wasn't even the work itself, it was their feeling about the work. And here's the punch. Procrastination is emotional, not logical. So people who struggle with emotion regulation or those dealing with low self-esteem, they're more vulnerable, even if they're great at time management.
So people who struggle with emotion regulation or those dealing with low self-esteem, they're more vulnerable, even if they're good at time management.
Let's break a myth. Procrastinators are not lazy. Laziness is about not caring, about apathy, low energy, no effort. But procrastinators, they're often the opposite. They care too much. Many put things off because they're afraid of failing or not meeting their own impossibly high standards. They don't avoid the work because it's unimportant. They avoid it because it matters so much, it hurts to get it wrong. Still, the cost is real. Chronic procrastinators experience higher stress, anxiety and depression, shame, even physical health issues related to all that tension. And here's the kicker. While procrastination hurts us long-term, it offers short-term relief, which teaches your brain avoiding equals comfort. And so the loop continues. So how do we break the cycle? For years, people thought the answer was discipline, strict schedules, rigid plans, punishing guilt. But now, research says that makes it worse. Because if the task already feels like a threat, beating yourself up only makes the fear bigger. Instead, you short-circuit the fear. Here's how. Check. Break the task into tiny, manageable chunks. Check. Journal about what's really making you anxious. Check. Remove temptations. Put the phone in another room. And most importantly, practice self-compassion. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're human. Your brain is trying to protect you the only way it knows how. But now, you know better. It's 5 p.m. The reports still due. You sit down, and this time, you don't pick up your phone. Maybe, just maybe, this time you actually do it.